Good morning. Oh, got people
Good
showing up.
morning.
You're sneaking
Morning.
on.
Morning.
I'm writing and there's people showing up on my screen. How's everybody?
Good.
Good.
Great. Great stuff. All right. Looks like we might have some people out today, and with weather, if anyone's out in it, it's a mess. So, anyways, I wanted to first off apologize for yesterday and how I lost control of the whole thing apparently, but I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all know that. I'm just here doing a call every morning, chatting with my friends, and trying to get some things accomplished. And I think that y'all all of us are on the same page, just trying to get things going with our business and Claire and Candace had made a comment yesterday of um, guidance and kind of giving us giving everybody a structure, a guide on what they should do, and eh, what's required of us to be in this group or to be on this mission to the top of the summit, right? Well, the thing is, we all know where our squeak is. I'll put it that way. We all know where our personal squeak is and where we need to put the grease, right? So that's what I'm asking us to do, is to recognize where we need to work, where we need to focus our attention, and to attack that, and do it either a day at a time, a week at a time, whatever it is, but attack that that thing, because I'll give you an example. You could have Terry probably talks to a ton of people. I would imagine Terry talks to a ton of people, but does he close any of them? He needs to focus on closing. That's kind of like Claire Claire, welcome to the. I thought you weren't going to be here. I'm going to talk about
Oh,
you.
well, no, I had, the meeting was short. We're talking about
Oh, okay,
trying to,
awesome.
it's a long story, but yeah, so the meeting was shorter than I thought.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use Claire as an example. She was, she could form the heck out of people. She could form and form and form and form and form and form and form. And you know what I mean? And never get to the, let me tell you my story. And then asking for, do you want to come along and join me? Or do you want to, do you want to give it a try, the product or whatever? And you know what? Once she recognized it and flipped the switch and started doing it, boom, sapphire. So she's got her team's going, everything's going the right direction. So that's all I'm asking as far as our Karen, a perfect comment. Take 100% accountability and responsibility for ourselves. Yeah, so that's all I'm, and I would rather sure, the summit was amazing. We all ranked up, a lot of people ranked up from it, there was a lot of success that came out of the summit, and that's kind of what we're doing. It's just an accountability thing, but it's where we need to focus, because I'm not going to tell you what you need to focus on. You know that. You know what you need to do. So have that daily goal. This is what I'm going to do. And then did I do it? Yes or no? And I can tell you right now, my numbers for today are not in there. And no, I'm short 4 people of who I should have talked to yesterday in my personal goals, my personal, what I should have done. So anyway, do we have, who else on our call this morning? Is Jason on here this morning? No. Bummer. Okay, I was just going to say big congratulations, shout out to Jason Trott for his new customer. And that's, maybe he got off the call like Joanne yesterday and said, I'm going to get a new customer today, like Joanne did the day before. And that, that could have been his whole focus for the day. And yay, it worked. He did it. So anyways, enough said about that. Would anyone, Claire's already put her numbers out there and what she's done. You want to tell us, spend a second and talk about them, Claire? We'll just go one by one. How's that?
Sure. I'll do a quick. Yesterday, I reached out to a couple of people that I hadn't reached out to. However, it was just reach outs. I didn't get response yet. As far as peaks, I had peaked someone the day before, my nail lady. So she was my exposure, because I didn't get the video to her. My bad. Didn't get the video to her till yesterday. So I got a response from her, but I wasn't sure exactly. I need to follow up with her again on that one. I did follow up on several people. I mean, there's people that I follow up. I think that's my biggest thing, is following up. But you hit it on the nail. The nail on the head is, that is I could follow up, I can peak, I can reach out, form, and follow up with people, but we're just chatting. And a lot of times it's just chatting. And you're right. And whenever I did hit it, and there's time, it's the periods of time, it just depends on I guess it's the mood or whatever I'm in. I don't know what it is. I'll be, some days I'm on target and I can just kick butt like that. But then there's some days when I just keep on spinning these wheels that just never seem to multiply into anything. So my follow-ups, a lot of my follow-ups, I did not get responses either. So I just followed up with them and checked on them to see how they were doing.
Right.
I did have a great conversation. Thanks, Kathy, for joining CC and I yesterday. That has been one of my big goals, is reaching out to my team members and seeing what I can do to help them. And
it makes a difference. I mean,
working with them.
We can see that it's made a difference already.
And learning what their why is, because I don't know their why, a lot of them. And Shandi and I had a great conversation the day before, and yesterday, Cece, I think we got her fired up. I told her, I said, you tell everybody I said, do you want us to help you make jade? She said, yes. I said, say it to everybody and let's do this. And we gave her she had all the tools. She just needed to understand them and get the confidence to do that. And she has a hairdresser that she's going to reach out to, and she's been given products to. And so that one, and a couple of people, because she says she reached out to social media, which was really great, because Rob helped her with some videos. And I said, well, did you follow up with them? And she looked at me. I said, well, the fortune's in the follow-up. So she's got to follow up with them, because she just left it. And I said, well, follow up with them. You got this.
Yeah.
I said, you get those 3 right there, you're Jade.
Right.
By the end of the month.
That was one of the things. Okay, so she was a perfect example too, of us recognizing the issue that she was not following up, period. She's, here, try this, and they're like, sure, what is it? And she'd tell them what it is, and then they'd try it, and then she never followed up. And she came in the next week or 2 or a month or whatever and said, here, try this. Did you like the other stuff? Yeah, I liked it. And she's like, great, and not saying, hey, you want to order it? Yeah. Ask for the sale. If they like it, do you want to continue? Guess what? There's a 90-day and there's a 30-day guarantee on it. You can try it for 30 days, and if you don't like it, you can return it. Anyway, so it was a learning process with CC, and that's what it takes, is just talking to your team and figuring out where they're getting stuck. And she walked away with the confidence that she did not come to the table with. When we started the call, she did not have that confidence.
No,
that she did by the end of the call.
Definitely, Kathy, when she came on before you hopped on, she even says, Claire, I just don't know if because I wrote it down, because I was gonna, she goes, I'm not sure if I'm right for this industry. And I said, oh, you were right. You're right for it. I said, has this product done something for you? She said, yes. And she shared that with us. And I said, then you have a story, share your story. And that's all it is. So anyway, I don't want to take up any more time. I want to hear everybody else's goals.
I have one more question for you though. On
Okay.
your, okay, those were your numbers, but is that, how do you have yours set up? Is it a daily thing? Each day I'm going to do this, or is it today I'm going to do this, and tomorrow I'm going to do this? How do you have yours set up?
Well, this week I did the weekly, like I posted
Okay,
my weekly yesterday.
okay.
I'm usually on I wanted to see how that worked because I'm usually on a day. I'm just on the fly by, just
I
figure it
know.
out, you know?
Well,
And
that's
so
it. We're
I
trying
don't
to
want to
figure
do
it
that.
out.
I want to be
Yeah,
right now on a weekly. I guess
yeah,
that's what I'm going to say. I'm a weekly starting
right.
yesterday, day before
Okay,
yesterday. Yeah.
okay.
So, um,
And I think that this is great because we can, I don't know what the words are. Casey used it all the time, but basically it's like the review and adjust. we can do it and do, review, adjust, and then do it again. So a little tangled up there. All right, Joanne, you're next on my screen. You want to tell us how your day went?
Absolutely. So I talked to some new people. I talked to a coach from Rice University and need to send him information. Yesterday, I didn't get to send anything out. It was too crazy of a day, but I still talk to people.
Right, right.
Talked to another lady whose her husband passed away from cancer. Her father is in England and has terrible, terrible arthritis. And so she wants information um, for him and for herself and for him. And
Right.
so I'll need to select the correct stuff. Followed up with one lady that I had sent information to and emailed it all to her. So when I saw yesterday, I said, oh, did you get a chance to look at it? I pulled out my 3 information sheets because I knew she didn't look at what I sent. And
Mhm.
I thought, bird in the hand, I handed her the sheets.
Yeah,
And then I told her about the nitric oxide and the COVID.
yeah,
So today I will send her that page that talks about the COVID.
yeah.
And then I followed up with 2 people. So
Cool.
today I need to, besides talking, I'm going to talk to somebody at 10. But now I've got to send information out to these and
Right. Well, and I'll tell you real quick while I'm thinking about it. The Rice coach,
yeah.
I would definitely, I don't know if you know or not, but I would definitely connect them to Miles, because Miles has, I think, all of Texas A&M, or the
Oh.
athletic department of Texas A&M. He's been connected with them. I don't know how that's going. I know that is old news, probably at least 6 months ago or so, that Miles had mentioned that. But it would be worth, he does have that knowledge of how to talk to some of the athletic departments and stuff. So I would definitely
Well, thank you.
connect those two.
Because yesterday was his first day back. And he said he just doesn't have a clue what's going to happen. He said with track, you can do social distancing. What are you going to do with
Right.
football? Anyway, so he's
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah, very
So
good.
I will. Thank you. I made that note. Good.
And Rob Slagle shared something with me yesterday, and this is awesome, especially for what just happened, because you're sharing your information with us, a little that, and then it triggered that that connection with Miles. So if that's what we're here for. Another thing that we're here for is holding each other accountable, and then also the speak up and say basically, who should I connect this person with if you've got any issues with that. So thank you, Joanne. Good stuff. Karen White, you're next on my list. Would you like to chat with us this morning? She may.
Sure. Yeah, I'm
There she is.
I'm multitasking here.
You always are. Best multitasker I know.
So what do you want to know? What's your question?
Well, we started a thing yesterday. Was really our first day in our group. We talked about it the day before, And we're just going to try to, I'm going to mute you, Rob, for a second. We're just going to kind of do like our version of the summit. And if you remember the summit that Casey did, you know, it was, you know, he had, these are the numbers, you know, put your numbers out there every day. Everybody hold each other accountable, make sure that you're, you know, on the call and that you do the work. Well, my version of it, my take on it is we know what we need to do. We know what we personally need to work on individually. Like my example was Claire with the forming. She was form, but she needed to jump over to the closing people. I need to actually reach out and talk to people. Since I've been home and retired, you know, I can watch videos, I can, you know, get on all these calls and stuff, but I'm not reaching out to people. So that's what I needed to really plug in and reach out and reach back to some of my team members. So that's what I put as my personal goals to do each day. So I was just asking if everybody just had and keep it small, keep it as far as time frame goes, instead of saying where I'm going to be in September, where am I going to be at the end of this week? You know, where am I going to be at the end of next week? And just do it as a weekly thing. And did I do everything that I said I was going to do today to make sure that I'm there by the end of the week? And if I didn't do everything today, I need to add more, you know, to my plate for the next day, or figure out where I'm going to work it in before Monday. So anyway, does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So let me tell you, I guess what I've done is I took what we learned during the summit when Casey did that, and instead of just putting my numbers in, I'm actually putting down who I talked to and what my conversation was. So I'm going on year 3 of having historical with actually my numbers with the name of who I talked to each day of every month of the year. So like today, I have on my list, my goal is 10 reach outs every day. So I have my numbers that we're tracking from our back office, and then I have my reach out. So I know who I reached out to today, the same day last year. So if I haven't, I'm doing the same reach outs, following up with those people because I've had conversations with them. Some of them are customers, some of them are not. Some of them are customers and they've dropped off. So I'm basically using that same spreadsheet. I'm not putting it in Casey's or anyplace else. I personally am keeping up with it, going on year 3 and doing my follow-ups that way. My goals don't ever change. I want to consistently hit Sapphire every month. I know that's $388 per day, and that's what that's what my goal is each day. I want to be Diamond is my ultimate goal, but I can't reach Diamond unless I'm consistent hitting a Sapphire, and I have not been successful at doing that for a full 6 months. You hit it 1 month or 2 months, and then it's 2 or 3 months that you don't. So my goal is really just to hit Sapphire on a consistent basis every month.
That's awesome. I love that. And I
It's
love
simple,
that
but it's simple, but if I can't do that, I'm not going to get Diamond.
right. Well, and that's exactly how I feel. That's why I had to simplify it for me to just make it just what can I do this week? What action can I take this week to get me here? You know, and if I can just focus on that scaled down version of the week, you know, down to the day, and break it down to the day. You know, did I do this today? Because I'm not going to be here by the end of the week if I didn't do it today. So for me, being able to scale it down to the week, and to me has made all the difference in the world, because it wasn't getting done. A month was too far out for me. It was like, well, it didn't happen this month. I'll try next month. And it was getting away from me. So
yeah, it's got to be every day. Every day.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. Great stuff, Karen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Eva. Is Eva available?
Yes, ma'am.
There she is. How are you doing?
Bad, 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 bad. Yeah. I don't have a dresser that I can talk to. I don't have a person that does the nails because I don't do my nails either. You know, you retire, you budget, budget, budget a lot. So I don't have anybody that I didn't know we were supposed to have talked to you from yesterday. I left our meeting talk yesterday early because now I'm back to my normal Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on my water
Okay.
training.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. I just found out by the way y'all talking this morning.
Yeah.
But yes, with the help of Lori Lee, that we're in that 5 group.
Yeah.
We're going to talk again today, and we're going to see what we can come up with because she's going to help me on the social media. I said, well,
Right.
she didn't have any idea what social media was. And I said, I don't either. I said, I need help. So between both of us today, this afternoon at 2, we're going to see what we can come up with so that I can get some people. I said, yep, because I'm home. So all the seniors keep telling us, stay home, stay home, stay home, don't come out. So that's what we've been doing.
Right.
We had to talk to anybody. My family, of course, they don't want anything to do with it. So I have to get in touch with other people in social media, and that's what we're going
Right.
to start today at 2:00.
Okay, so that's your goal, though.
Yes, my
So
goal
that's,
is
and that's
this.
good. That's good. And even if you, start a few conversations, say you start 3 conversations on social media,
Mhm.
that's fantastic. So, just whatever it is, and that's fine. It just make sure that you're doing it each and every day. And then also, I don't know about the water aerobics, if they're still going to be doing that, or if they're going to cut that off again or what. But when you're doing that, make sure you might have to step out of your comfort zone and just be more talkative.
But okay, to who? I'm the only
You-
one there.
uh, but did you say there were some people outside too, or anybody that's in the building? What is it? Is it a YMCA?
It's a lifetime. They
Okay.
have the machines are all set up. It must be, I don't know, 100 machines that you can use upstairs, but of course
Uh-huh.
they're limited. And but you got to understand that these people, or the ones that are in there, they're trying to see if they can use their products, the one they sell downstairs.
Right.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
all the uh-huh,
But as far, and not to get into the products, or not to get
uh-huh,
into, but just to get noticed. For one, I'm a senior and I'm here working out and I'm smiling and I feel good. People are going to be attracted to you because you walk in, you're confident, you're smiling, you're working, and the machines, you know exactly where to go to do your water aerobics. Um, think about that before you walk into the building. And
mhm,
and I'm somebody that people want to be, they want to know what I'm up to.
mhm.
So, and just,
Yes, I have to change that. Yes,
well, it's just,
right. Uh-huh,
because I know you're focused on, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my water aerobics and I'm going to, take care of my body and I'm doing all this.
mhm,
But start thinking about, but I am my business and I need to be, people need to be attracted to me. People need to figure out, want to know what I'm up to. I need to look like, dang it, what is that? The cat. Claire, you know what I'm talking about. The lady that,
Cheshire,
huh?
the Cheshire cat.
Yes. 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 Be that. They're going to want to know what you're up to, and then they're going to be wanting to be a part of it. So Eva, that's your assignment.
uh-huh.
And you can can do that on social media too, with post with your family. And you know, man, Eva, you always just look so beautiful, smiling, and you know, you and your husband look like you're just, you know, so happy, and you're always doing something. You're out with your family, you're out walking, you're, you know, take some pictures when you're out walking. Take some pictures when you're out at the gym, when you're.
Oh, they don't let you. You said no photographs, no video, no nothing. You can't take the camera in there or nothing. They have a rule in there. I just read it yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow,
that's
that's
how much I
surprising.
know. I don't go to a gym.
Well, take one outside.
Yeah, take one outside
Take one
as
in
you're
your when
going
you're getting
in.
out of the car. A selfie with the name of the place in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
that's
Okay, that's a good
taboo.
idea.
You can't take a picture in any gym. You
Oh,
can't take
okay.
cameras. I mean, that's just privacy. So that's
Oh, okay.
at any gym you go to, that's taboo. You can't take cameras in there. Take pictures of other people.
Yeah, not of
Right.
not of the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people,
that's
but
it.
of herself. Is
Well,
what
they
I'm
don't know
saying.
that. When they see a
Right.
camera out there, people get nervous.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and I wouldn't put the name of the, but you know, you could put something, you know, the parking lot, whatever, people know that you're going in to work out, and you just by telling them, and you can put a selfie when you're getting out of the car, and then post that you're going for your morning workout, you know, bright and early, whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just stuff like that. Just definitely promote yourself, and yeah. Anyway,
If
okay.
you, Eva, if you learn your social aspect of it, you're going to do really well. I think Kathy has a great idea because you are an active person, and you need to put that out there on Facebook or whoever, and let your family know that you're not sitting home. You know, that you
Right.
do what you do to protect yourself. I understand that, but you're out experiencing life. You know, you're out living life. You're full of vigor, and
Yeah.
you just want to share it with other people.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
I
and
could
when
do
you're
that.
working out with, you can do it when you're working out with Rob too, as you're going in to work out, and that would advertise both of y'all. That would advertise what Rob's got going on, and then also that you're out and about and you're doing stuff. And Joanne, what's up, Joanne? I see
Well,
that hand.
I would like to just make one comment.
Sure.
I think, Eva, that yes, they have their product they're selling, but it doesn't mean that you can't communicate to all the people in there and make them your friends.
Right.
Build that rapport with them. You're not selling them anything right now. You're making friends.
Okay.
And then
Good
what you
idea.
do outside of that place is between you and them. So there, you're just making friends. And every place, you're not selling to everybody you meet. You're making friends with them.
Okay.
Relationships, build
Good idea.
relationships.
Right.
Okay. Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then if the
Good
if the
point.
topic comes up that, you know, are you using the products that they sell here? No, absolutely not. You know, in fact, I have my own, you know, products that I use, and I've had great success with them. You know, before I was having to walk with a cane, and look at me now. So, all right, terrific, good
That's
stuff,
right.
Eva.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
You're welcome. All right, Rob Slagle, what do you have going on?
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for sharing that video yesterday too. You know, that was good. You know, it was good stuff, and it's like kind of like Landmark is kind of like that too, where it's like when you speak up and you say something that's going on, and especially in a group like we have right here, so many people are willing to help. It's like you might have, you don't have the solution. You just, this is what's going on, and this is where I'm stumped, and somebody else comes up with the answer for you. So we have a great group.
Yeah, I have to do better about developing a DMO. Unfortunately, I use an excuse, and it has been, and there's no reason why I can't be more organized, is that I'm always at the beck and call of my clients, especially when I have a lot of them. I don't have that many, as much as I need right now. But a lot of times when you're got several clients to train, someone has to move here. I can't come this time, so you're always jumping around, and you're like at the mercy of your clients because you're always trying to fill their needs too. So I've used that as an excuse, but I've got to get more organized. Yesterday, I spent more Mr. YouTube yesterday, not just all on personal development. I was searching videos from some other people. Had somebody reach out and had a need, and I wanted to help her. So that was part of that yesterday. And I just, as I sit here and listen, I go self-reflect and just realize that I have to do a better job of coming with get back to Miracle Morning or something, get organized and be tenacious about it, do the best I can. Things will pop up, clients will change times. It's frustrating, but just like I told you the other day, Kathy, I can always use the weekend as a makeup. If I don't get my stuff done on a certain day, I've got a Saturday or Sunday to kind of catch up. So
Right.
I'm there. I haven't done very well in the past. So I need to kind of take these baby steps, but this is good for me. So I appreciate the opportunity to do this.
Well, you've done a fantastic job with getting, customers and everything. Andy built some team members and stuff too, and maybe even the reaching back and following up with some of those team members to see where they are and what's going on in their lives now. So you have different things that you can target, and it's just. Like you said, sitting down and taking a block of time to do that. But you can be baby blocks of time too. You can say, you know what, I'm going to take 15 minutes before noon today, sometime before noon, and I'm going to, send out 3 messages. And you can send out 3 messages. A messenger, you don't have to respond to them right then. You can start something up, start up that conversation, and and you can do it in 15 minutes. So just whatever it is that that you want to focus on, just start with like Messenger, because then you got it started. You don't have to finish it right then. So. Well,
as I was listening to Eva, I realized too, I probably need to go back and read the book Intentional Living by John Maxwell. It's a great book because it's about purpose. Those that have a purpose-driven life, those that have purpose, get places. You're doing things. So to be intentional with life, you're going to get much more out of life. So I think I need to go back and reread
Yeah.
that.
Well, and yesterday I made an effort and did it, was to watch the video that Miles has, and the Miles overview, Joanne. So I watched all of that.
What'd you think?
It was very good.
Are you going to start using it?
Yes. In fact, I was trying to do all the forming with a particular person that, I was like, this is what her husband needs to see. So I'm building that relationship now so I can use that video, but I can't send it yet because I haven't got to that part yet. But I know who I'm going to use the video on, and I'm doing the preliminary work to get there. So, yeah, it was very good because, he doesn't do all the explaining of everything. He actually, there's a video within that video too. And so,
right.
Yeah. So, and it's the corporate video about Kayane, and it covers everything. So that video is within his explanation, and the ending part where he's going through the numbers and stuff. And Miles is awesome, and he really did a fantastic job with that because it wasn't too fast. Sometimes he just rushes through the whole thing, and I'm like, shit, you got over 50s on this call. You need to take it down a notch. I mean, I can feel the excitement, but I want some details too, and I'm missing stuff. So, anyways, but it was very good. And he was fast, but he wasn't overly crazy. So anyways, do we have anyone else? Did I miss anyone or?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Oh, there's Michelle. Okay, she's not on this page here. There she is. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hey,
Good morning.
good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Very good.
We're trying
Well,
to get a
yes.
system together.
Huh?
We're trying to get a system together, but I think we did all right today.
Yeah, we're doing good. Yesterday was just kind of a work day for me, so I didn't get out a whole lot to talk to people, but I did reach out to a few people on Messenger, and I even had one customer. She was the customer from the shop. Reach out to me, and she was asking, or she was telling me, that she needed to lose about 10 pounds and get in shape, and she just needs a new routine. She says, but I looked at your products and they're just too expensive, but there's no way that I can afford them. And I was thinking, and I told her, I said, I totally, I get it. I said, I've had to sacrifice a lot, to afford the products, but I know, the value. I didn't say I know the value. I know what they do for me, and it's worth the sacrifice. And I said, and especially to keep the energy that I need to keep up with my grandkids, that is just, it's a must. So she just kind of put a heart on it. But I'm going to reach out to her today and just, say, hey, I've been thinking, and I was going to ask you guys, would it be more economical for her to become a business partner or to become a customer and try to do the customer referral to get her products for a cheaper amount?
I would give her the options, let her decide for herself on that. But the thing that I would address first is, she said that it was too expensive. I would say, hey, okay, here you got a felt founder.
Mhm.
Man, I know how you feel. When I got started, here I am, raising my grandchildren, and I didn't know how I'd be able to fit this in. But what I found was, um, it actually ended up replacing some things that I was, I don't have prescriptions anymore. I don't have doctor bills anymore. We're healthy. I don't have, um, um, my coffee addiction anymore, whatever it is, and it's really, I like to say it's less than $5 a day keeps the doctor away. And so something to that effect, to address her concern, because it is a concern and she's not thinking it out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
along that line, Michelle, I would say, what the obstacle is. She thinks it's too expensive. Once you build the value, and I think that's what you were doing, people will pay whatever price. Is a ballpoint pen worth $25? No, but somebody was willing to pay it. Somebody's built up the value. So once you build the value, and I think that's what you're in the process of doing, of the product and how much it makes you feel, and get her solidified. It's okay. Now the obstacle is, you think it's not, and understand there's a difference between price and cost. That's the first thing I would tell her. Say price is something you only pay one time. Cost is the value of the product. This product is amazing. Da 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 da. But now that you know what the obstacle is, say, listen, let's attack it two different ways. And as Kathy just got through saying, give her that option. Say, listen, you can become a customer and refer other customers and get discounts off yours. You get enough customers in, you'll start getting your product for free. And you get to share that with everybody else like I love to do. Or you can do what I've done and decide to become a business partner, get it a lesser price, and still make money off of it. Not just get my product for free, but also help other people do the same. So put it out there. Just, what the obstacle is.
Okay, and Joanne's got an idea too. Go ahead, Joanne.
I actually give them the figures that as a customer, they're paying $121.95. As a business partner, they're paying $106.95. And basically what it is the $15 that you get as them being your customer, you know, they get it. And for $106.95, that really sounds inexpensive. So that's why I give the amount. You know, it literally, they get to, well, and I say, you can't go to a health food store and get 3 really good supplements for $100.
Mhm.
And they're going to sell you way more than 3, because they're going to ask you what it is, why are you here? You know, what is your problem or your issue or whatever? Let me help you find some things to take. I've been there, I know. And Betsy's I've gone to for years and years and years and years on 1960, and they will help you and guide you for that one specific thing, not your whole body. And they will sell you a whole lot of products that are very expensive. So I think when you actually give them the numbers, I mean, you can feel it out and see if that's,
Right. And
your approach.
so as a customer, the 121.95 is basically, it's a little over $4 a day for 30 days. As a business partner, the 106.95 is about $360 a day. And it's like, really, come on, you're spending more than that on junk,
Right.
you got it on just crap, stand at the checkout line at the grocery store. You probably picked up something that's more than that,
But
anyway.
Michelle also tie that cost into a feeling. Said, how much would it cost? How much would you be willing to pay if you had arthritis and you didn't have to have arthritis anymore? That you didn't feel that problem, or just tie it to something, to an emotion. Say, how much better would you feel? What would that be worth to you? Would it be worth
Right.
an extra $4 a day?
Right.
Not to mention the medication costs that they're, those that are on meds, the
Right.
Yeah,
rising
absolutely.
cost of that. And then I like that information. Joanne, that was good. I've never thought about breaking it down. If you could share that in the group, I think that other people would benefit from that. I wrote it down, but
Right.
Sure.
It would
will
be
do.
great.
What are you offering for 121? Because when I checked this past week, it was like 130 something. They upped the price of the Triangle of Health to cover the shipping.
But that's the auto ship price.
Auto
It's the
ship.
auto ship price.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. 121.95 is with auto ship. And that was confirmed yesterday at 5 o'clock, because
Okay.
I had a customer. He had a credit card failed, and so I had to call and handle that. So.
And you checked your list, Kathy. That was awesome.
And that was because of Claire. Thank you so much. And it had just happened the day before. His credit card had failed. They ran it on the wrong day, so it was really Kayani's fault. He had they had put a hold on his credit card for something he had purchased that they were trying to verify, and so they just put a hold on his card, and then it messed up the processing. And then since Kayani ran it twice, I had to put him on a 3-way call, and he's not a friendly person. So it was, and then she messed up he rattled off his credit card number real fast. And he can be just an ass, but he's a friend of mine. He's a customer. He's a great customer. He rattled off that credit card number so fast, and then she missed a digit. And she said, can I repeat it to you? And he said, yes. And I was like, oh God. So when I'm hearing all of it, because we're on a 3-way call, and I had to, smooth him at the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry for the mix up. And it was really, I don't know why they ran his card the day before, because it's scheduled to run on the 24th. So, and so they ran it on the 23rd. But luckily, check those. Claire, we were on the call with CC, and Claire had mentioned it, and there it was, that, the failed credit cards, watch those. There's a difference between failed and canceled too. If they've canceled their auto ship, or the auto ship has failed. If the auto ship has failed, it's because, something happened with their credit card. And
one thing and I'll say this real quick, it's important because that's your residual income, and that's I mean, even if it's a person that's canceled, you want to reach out customer service to find out if there's something that, they might have just gotten pissed off about something, and you could try to talk them, may not have anything to do with the products,
right.
or it could be money issues, and they could be a potential business partner. But anyway, go ahead, Joey.
One thing I found out yesterday also is, oh my goodness, one of the people that I had signed up last month called me because she ran out of product and she's on auto ship. But what they did was they made the auto ship on the date she signed up for the following month, which means you can't get the product. It was due to ship out today. What good is it? It's too long. And so when you're helping somebody sign up, please watch that date. I have learned something really important with this, is it needs to be at 3 weeks, not the 1 month, because it takes 5 to 7 days is what I had to get on, like you, Kathy, a 3-way on with customer service to find out what the situation was. We were going to place an order and they tell us order ship was today. It's going to go out today. And it's like, well, thank you. So then we changed July's auto ship to be earlier in the month.
Yeah.
But today I've got to follow up with 3 more people that I signed up at the same time. And I had kept wondering why I wasn't seeing the volume come in. I knew they were on auto ship.
Right.
And that's what it was.
Well, yeah, because see, I mentioned before, a lot of my customers are set up at the end of the month, and it's like, so then, it takes forever for me to even hit the rank of Jade because my customer orders aren't coming in until the end of the month. So anyways, so when they don't show up, you really start looking for them. It's like, what happened? Where are my customers at? But anyway, thank you, Joanne and Claire and everybody.
I got a quick question for Claire.
Gotta go. Oh,
okay. Oh,
Claire, quick question. You said call customer service. Will they actually tell you? Will they tell you what the conversation was with the customer?
Oh, I didn't say that.
You said call customer service. If someone cancels, you can call customer service, is what you said.
No, I said call the customer. Call the customer.
And find out
call
what
the
happened.
Customer, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it could be.
Because it's up to us to have good customer service.
There you go.
That's what I said. We are the good customer service.
Gotcha.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry about that. But I got to go, guys. Love you guys.
All right.
Have a great
Bye.
day. Today, pray for me. I'm starting a new chapter in my life today. So I am moving into my own apartment today. So.
And at 9 o'clock this morning, while you get off there, is going to be Skylar's supposed to announce a special day for the next 6 days. There's going to be a special day.
Do you know what it is? It's already in the back office, already in the shopping. It's Nitro FX, $5 off or something like that.
Okay.
If you go to the shopping, it was there yesterday.
Yes, it was. You're right. I saw that yesterday too.
And it had today's date on it. So I was like, oh, that we already know. I don't use FX, so hopefully tomorrow will be a better deal.
Right. Well, congratulations on your next step in your life.
Yeah, new chapter today.
New chapter.
So talk to you later.
You got this. All right.
Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, guys. Y'all
Bye.
have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for an awesome call.
Thank you. It was awesome.
Goodbye, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy.
Bye, guys.